home tomorrow, I need you to, you guys have no time, I'm gonna get Sunday. I need you to get a pound of meat, beef, or turkey.
Okay.
We don't have any. Do we not have any?
I don't think we do know.
Right.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Slime Rancher 2. I apologize for my absence the last couple of weeks. Things have been real crazy around here at home. Having a 1-year-old will do that to you. But this is my first try at this game here. We just got it recently, and no one in the house has done it yet, so let's see what it's all about. So let's see here. Oh, I can choose my own save icon. That's cool. Let's see. Flame Dragon. Have tutorials on since it's a new game. Feral slimes. Brightness. I'll leave that as is for now. I can adjust it later. After a long day of slime ranching, Beatrix LeBeau was enjoying a cool glass of carrot juice as she watched the sun set across the slime sea. Suddenly, a boat arrived at her dock with nothing inside but a mysterious letter. You have explored the far, far range, from the dusty shores of the dry reef to the furthest reaches of the perilous glass desert. But there are worlds yet uncharted, Beatrix LeBeau. Rainbow Island awaits you. Climb aboard if you're ready for a new adventure. Beatrix excitedly boarded the boat and it took her across the slime sea. Eventually, she saw an island unlike anything in the far, far range. Mountains, trees, and grasses, and all in an array of colors that danced and moved like a dream. As she explored, she found an abandoned conservatory overlooking the rest of the island. Curiously, it was equipped with everything a slime rancher like her would ever need to wrangle slimes, start a farm, and build gadgets. And so a new adventure begins. Beatrix tightened her boots, readied her backpack, and set out to explore Rainbow Island and uncover its mysteries. Hang on a second. Hello, thank you for tuning in. Okay. Okay. Or when I go out tomorrow, yeah. Slimepedia. Pink slime. Pink slimes are the most common slime found in the Far Far range. They're cheerful, docile, and the easiest of all slimes to ranch. A pink slime will eat anything you put in front of them, though they have no favorite food, and their plorts are the least valuable of all slimes. Not much to worry about with a pink slime. They're soft, squishy, very happy to be around a rancher, and found all over the range. But because of this, a rancher won't go far without finding a few pink plorts, which can lead to largos, and then plortronomics. Pink plorts are an excellent multi-purpose generic substance used to manufacture everything from food products to household cleaners. All over Earth, people are eating burgers, sweetening their coffees, or scrubbing their floors with pink plort products. That's serious versatility. Roostro. Roostros are the alpha birds on the Far Far range, and half of the equation required to breed chickens on the ranch. However, roostros are rarer than any hen, making them a great find anytime one is discovered. To acquire a roostro, either find one out on the range or breed them on the ranch. Any type of chickadee has a small chance of growing into a roostro. Some ranchers believe that these odds increase if you greet the Rooster King's crow at sunrise with an enthusiastic "good morning." All hens in close proximity to roostros will periodically lay eggs that produce chickadees. However, keeping too many chickens in close proximity makes them anxious and egg production will come to a halt. Savvy ranchers with an understanding of the complex nature of chicken romance will monitor growth rates in their coops and reduce density when growth begins to slow. Let's see here. Resource module, heart module, power core. Oh, with an almost certainly safe microfusion generator. Dash boots, water tank, extra tank, tank booster, jetpack, pulse wave. The gateway to a prismatic paradise. When Beatrix first arrived at Rainbow Island, she discovered this mysterious abandoned conservatory and decided to use it as her home away from home, as it has all the facilities an experienced slime rancher would need to make a living. The conservatory itself is the only structure on the island that appears to have been constructed recently, standing in stark contrast to the ancient slime ruins found all over Rainbow Island and the rest of the Far Far range. Strangely, imperfections and wear on its various structures seem to be part of its design, as if it was created for a museum exhibit, and yet there is a palpable feeling throughout that this was a home to someone, that it was built with love and purpose. The slime sea that covers most of the Far Far range is something of a mystery. It is seemingly a mixture of water and slime that is believed to be the primordial pool whence all slimes emerged, though its true purpose is entirely unknown by even the most esteemed slime scientists. What is known is that the liquid found within the slime sea is not fit for drinking, watering crops, or even swimming, as most things seem to quickly sink to the bottom. When a slime enters the slime sea, it quickly vanishes, but it is widely believed that this far from ends the slime's existence, for slimes that enter the sea can often be seen be seen quickly reappearing back on land, happy as ever. In fact, many slime scientists believe that slimes use the sea as a means of transportation, moving swiftly below the surface and popping out on land wherever they see fit. But all theories aside, one fact remains very clear, most especially to ranchers. Don't enter the slime sea. Oh, goodness. Corral. A corral is used to keep slimes on a ranch. The open-air corrals are designed for maximum slime satisfaction, with the rich soil of the range beneath them and its expansive slime. Okay. I'm not gonna keep reading through that. Head over to the plort market to cash in your plorts. No matter. That about covers the basics. Now it's time to get out there and explore, and no matter where your adventure takes you, always keep curiosity and kindness in your heart. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Okay.
I am.
She fell asleep while I was reading Adventure Rescue.
The Fabricator.
Wow.
She doesn't let me read anything to her. Like I'll get through.
She followed me at first.
Like, I'll get like 1 to 2 pages in, and then she wants to get up and walk around.
Read the Velveteen Rabbit, but it's not very often. Okay. We'll start the morning shift tomorrow.
I'm gonna shoot some resources.
Just put those oats in the fridge when you're done, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm gonna go take a bath. Thanks.
Hmm. Alright.
Alright. I'm going to do my best. I'm sure I'll sleep a lot better in my own bed than just rock and shake and
I didn't know it was as really good as either until I came
So-
down with the book.
I love it.
Uh-huh.
But we need something over here.
Yeah.
It's too empty.
Something other than the one.
Mhm.
It's just not enough.
It feels like this whole section is just empty. Well, I'll figure something out.
That same way I feel like it's something
Pogo fruit. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's head down to the Rainbow Fields. This is not the way to the Rainbow Fields. Oh, it's just led me back into my base. Okay, so that's how you pass time. Let's see what this what the refinery here does. Interesting. Alright. Ah. No. That's not the way to the Rainbow Beach. Phosphor slime. Goodness. Let's see here. Cotton slimes seem to have adapted to life among the tall grasses of Rainbow Island by developing a spring in their step that allows them to leap far higher into the air than any other slime. Once airborne, these floofy-tailed slimes are always always hoping their hops land them in a patch of delicious water lettuce. Cotton slimes are always looking for an excuse to leap high into the air, be it to escape a corral because they're agitated, or for secret bunny things. Either way, they ensure that ranchers stay on their toes, which would still mean you're not tall enough to reach them. Cotton plorks have an inexplicably fluffy quality to them, making them a great alternative to cotton, which is not native to the far, far range. If one desired a quiet, isolated life on Rainbow Island, but still have soft pillows, warm sweaters, and lots of dry socks, they would do well to keep cotton slimes happily hopping about their range. Phosphor slimes come out at night, flying about the moonlit range upon their translucent wings. Phosphor slimes have a luminescent slime core that pulses with a soft glow, making them easy to spot. It is for this reason ranchers sometimes refer to them as low stars. Phosphor slimes have a special needs compared to your typical slime. A phosphor slime and its plorts will quickly vanish if exposed to sunlight, meaning a rancher could quickly lose an entire corral's worth of phosphor slimes if they're not careful. Ranchers must either vacuum them up before daybreak or keep phosphor slimes in a place that is perpetually dark like a cave. The luminescent compounds within phosphor plorts can produce light for over 100 years, making it an incredibly eco-friendly form of illumination on Earth. Cities across the globe are slowly switching over to phosphor lights, saving trillions of gigawatts of energy daily. Plus, if you rub the stuff in your hair, it glows and looks really cool. Largo slimes are a hybrid of two slimes resulting from a slime eating a plort unlike its own. They are twice as big as normal slimes and have a combined diet of their two source slimes, making them enticing for ranchers that want to maximize their profits. However, a largo is too big to vac and can only be transported using the end of the vac nozzle. This makes them difficult to control if things get out of hand. In addition to largos being more difficult to manage and having the combined powers of two slimes, an even greater threat to ranchers lies within these super-sized slimes. If a largo eats a plort unlike its two source slimes, it will transform into a ravenous tar slime. When a largo eats, it produces plorts of both slime types, or source slime types, making them potentially very lucrative for ranchers that can deal with the added risk of keeping them. Okay. In other words, this is going to be a better spot for my cotton slimes. I just need to hope that they don't jump out of the cloud. Oh, I can get high. I can increase the size of the walls. Okay. Barrier. Okay. Silo lets the ranchers neatly store plorts and resources in a handy compact unit. Simply shoot into an available silo port to fill it, or vac it to retrieve the items within. Remember, a clean range is a happy range. Okay. The tar formed when a largo eats a plort unlike the ones it produces. Terrible transformation that occurs when that turns the slime into a sludge filled with a swirling prismatic array of colors and a relentless appetite. The tar seek only to consume and replicate. The only way to stop a tar outside of incinerating it or throwing it into the slime sea is with fresh water. One splash will stop a tar from forming a new tar, and repeated splashes will destroy it entirely. Alternatively, many ranchers recommend running away from them, arms waving and screaming. Okay. Not ready to harvest yet. Accessing GG log. Well, here we are again. I'm sending the drones out to all their original scouting locations. Once I confirm the conditions are the same, I'll get to work. This place. I still remember being in awe of these rainbow fields. It felt like being in a beautiful dream. And I guess in a way it was, because it ended much too soon. Water lettuce. Like a desert bloom or a deep sea pearl, water lettuce is a small miracle. The dry season can be difficult for wildlife on the far, far range, but through the humble water lettuce, nature has found a way to provide. The water stored inside the plant prevents its leaves from wilting under the sun's rays, and in turn the crisp leaves keep the water cool and protected, perfect for a thirsty critter in search of relief from the heat. Deposit a water lettuce into a garden's depositor and you'll have a large water lettuce crop of your very own. So there is a way to grow my own crops. Comm station is now online. Hello? Hello, Beatrix, do you read me? Testing, testing. Perhaps you are lost at sea, taken away by that mysterious boat never to be... Oops, nope, just forgot to turn the display on. Nice to see your face again, Beatrix. I've missed you greatly, my dear friend. And while I'm quite excited for you to partake in a new adventure, I already have data that might complicate things. Last night I received a message from some sort of artificial intelligence program. It's written in code, but not one that I recognize. I'm in the process of analyzing it. But I'm certain that this message was sent from where you are now, the mysterious Rainbow Island. So to recap, the mysterious boat takes you to a mysterious island, and I receive a mysterious code from said mysterious island. It all seems quite curious. Well, I've got work to do, and you'd best get to exploring. Oh, I almost forgot. Take this home portal. It should make early stages of your journey easier. Take care, Beatrix. We'll be in touch. Yeah, some high walls for this one. Honestly, this is probably way more slimes, or way more pink slimes than I actually need, but... Okay. Oh, it's gonna be a while before I can get that one. Same. Okay. Oh wait, that's fuck. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, so let's see what I need to make the return home portal. Cotton plort jellystone deep brined. Whether a light drizzle or a heavy downpour, rain can make any corner of Rainbow Island a little more dramatic. But rain can also help keep tar at bay. Naturally, water wild fruits, veggies, and crops, and delight puddle slimes everywhere. I'm guessing that that's where I show up when I use the home portal. What's in here? Hydro turret. Defensive cannon that will automatically target tar and blast them with water. Okay. Back to the house then. Your personal Prontomart link is now online. Polestar Provisions is now online, has everything a ranger could ever need and more. Check back regularly for new stock. Cuckoo Corner has crazy deals and new exclusive items. Every day is a surprise. Cuckoo, cuckoo. A set of 2 gadgets that allow you to remotely transfer resources between 2 points. So, when it says gadgets, I'm guessing that it just means decorations. For this one as well. Okay, now. Goodness gracious. Need 450 for a silo. Oh, but I can't. Okay. So I have enough new bucks for that. Now I just need more cotton plorts. Just talking with the game. message. Well, what do you know? Beatrix LeBeau off on another adventure and didn't think to take her good pal, sometimes rival, and forever mentor, Mochi Miles. Seriously, Bea, next time you go running off to dangerous, uncharted territory, you could at least give me a heads up. I'd like to be there for you in case you need me. To help collect all those valuable resources that seem to be scattered all over the island. What? You think I wasn't going to do a little recon on my own? What good are surveillance satellites if they can't snoop on stuff? Anyway, be careful out there. The island gives me a kind of a weird vibe, so I'm gonna keep poking around. Oh, and since I know you're starting from scratch out there, take this refinery link. Should make things easier for you. I'll just put it on your tab. Later, Cater. You know what? I think I'm gonna make a second garden to grow these. Okay. Uh-huh. There we go. That's what I needed to do. Okay. Hello, Beatrix. Seeing as you've taken an interest in building gadgets, I put together a little housewarming gift in support of both your pragmatic and creative endeavors. Looking forward to seeing what you build. A med station. Conservatory table. Simple round table is clearly part of a furniture set. Chairs sold separately because that's how they get you. Open your gadget inventory to select one of your newly acquired gadgets. If slimes had legs, they'd love to kick back and relax in one of these comfy chairs. For now, they can only dream. Okay. Now then. Store some of those. Okay. Need another 425 for the solar shield. Okay. Oh shit. Oh. Okay, so now I can get the deep brine from those water sources. Okay. Elder hens have lived a full-feathered life. They've met the rooster-row of their dreams, seen their little chickadoos grow up, and are ready to start the next chapter of their chicken lives. In all likelihood, this will include getting the names of countless books, movies, and actors wrong. But don't blame them for that. They're chickens, for good's sake. An elder hen can no longer lay eggs and serves no purpose other than becoming a slightly tough chicken dinner. because I'm also going to need the air net. Covers the top of the corral. Should probably get high walls on it as well, but I'll worry about that later. Okay. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Alright, let's go and get some of that deep brine. We'll get some of that stored up. Don't need more carrots right now. Of course the spots move. Why wouldn't they? Not safe for drinking, deep brine is thought to be water from the slime sea that has been filtered by the subterranean coral below Rainbow Island. It is significantly denser than fresh water and loaded with salt. Deposit deep brine into the lab's refinery, where it can then be used for crafting vac upgrades or slime science gadgets. Okay, so those cannot be sold. Okay. Do not need run the risk of any tars showing up in here. Thank you very much. Okay, let's see here. How do I get Jellystone? Oh, I bet I know how I get it. Okay. Yeah, honestly, I think I've got too many pink slimes. Ooh, Q-berry. Crap. You know what? If I remember correctly, yes, Q-berries are the phosphor slime's favorite. Oh, good grief. Okay. Okay. Okay, so once I have enough money, I can make that one. That'll be a help. Makes crops always yield maximum harvest. Sprinkler ensures that your crops are always watered, they grow twice as fast. Stuffed tar model designed to keep wandering slimes away from your crops, simple but terrifying. Now I do recall a small cave somewhere. That had what I'm pretty sure was jellystone in it. I just have to try to remember where it was. Is it? Pretty sure I have to feed him. Veggies. Probably have to give a substantial amount. Good grief. Ooh, water lettuce. Okay. Wait, what? Fuck. Okay. Okay. Alright, so now... Okay, so... Okay, I am needing a lot of money. That's for sure. Okay. Took me just like half a second too long to realize that that was a new type of slime. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna check this. Ogden or Hola, Beatrix. Are you there? It's me, Ogden Ortiz. I hear you're off on a big new adventure on a mysterious island filled with secrets and dangers and maybe a few succulent fruits or veggies the world has never seen before. You know I had to ask. Ever since you got me a steady supply of Cocadoba fruits, I've been reaching for even greater culinary heights within the Fa-Fa range. Plus, I'm getting pretty tired of eating Cocadoba pie, Cocadoba souffle, pudding con carne con Cocadoba. I'm running out of ideas and willpower. If you see something new, please tell me all about it. Tasty treats aside, I want to know all about the new flora and fauna you discover. Never forget, every bit of this wild world is precious and worth our care and respect. And stay hydrated out there. All that adventuring will work up a sweat, so take this water cap. Okay, so I am going to sell these. Store this stuff. my pawn. Alright. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and call things here. It's late. I know it wasn't a real long stream, but it's late and I have to be up really early in the morning for work. So, until next time, I will have a wonderful day, and I will see you around. Bye.